Charles Hoskinson reveals his last secret warning about ADA. Cardano ADA news today. Charles Hoskinson discusses Cardano's 2022 plans. Founder says project needs institutions to have stake in the success of ADA. Today we're going to talk all about what Charles Hoskinson revealed about ADA and why ADA will explode in 2022. So watch the video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of ADA is doing on the 10th of January, shall we? The first week of 2022 is about to become one of the most bearish weeks in crypto over the past year. Just as the overall sentiment, ADA could not resist the downtrend and is slowly descending towards the $1 mark. The support at $1.2 could not hold off the selling pressure as the price closed below this critical level on the daily time frame yesterday. The latter becomes the first major level of resistance. On the other hand, the nearest support now lies at $1, and ADA appears on a clear path to test this critical area. The support at $1.2 failed to seize the negative momentum, which has only increased over the past few days. As mentioned above, ADA must hold the $1 mark as this is a key psychological support, which buyers must defend. If nothing major takes place, we can expect to see ADA retest this critical level in the coming days. Now let's get back to the topic. Charles Hoskinson's 2022 Cardano outlook, a formal open source project structure is going to be formed. Cardano ADA supporters were pleased to get two updates from IOHK, the team behind the crypto project's development. On December 24th, the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, spoke for 30 minutes in a new video explaining some of his goals for the next year. My goal for the second half of 2022 is to figure out how to put all the pieces together to get an end-to-end microfinance transaction on Cardano, Hoskinson said during his video. Hoskinson further noted that a formalized open source system would be introduced that would be similar to Linux. A formal open source project structure is going to be formed, kind of like Hyperledger to Linux, the Cardano founder disclosed. Hoskinson also said there are almost 15 companies working on Cardano right now across the world. The sun never sets for the project. The Cardano executive stressed, "We need to make that hundreds, and then eventually thousands. We need institutions like universities and nation-states to actively cooperate and collaborate, and have a stake in the success of this project." IOHK blog post highlights RealFi and the greenest coin complement. In addition to Hoskinson's 30-minute YouTube talk on Christmas Eve, the development team behind Cardano, IOHK, also published a post that explains how users can introduce family members and friends to ADA during the holidays. The post explains how the Cardano team is focused on decentralized finance, DeFi, but refers to it as RealFi. The blog post details that there are around 1 billion people with no legal identity, and this is where RealFi can help. There's where Cardano steps in, thanks to Real Finance or RealFi, IOHK's blog post details. Cardano can give those billion people an identity, a digital identity, in fact, which they can use to access finance. RealFi creates value and opportunity for the real people who really need these things. IOHK's blog post also highlights the fact that the network uses a negligible amount of energy consumption in comparison to Bitcoin's proof-of-work consumption. The development team noted how it was dubbed the greenest coin back when ADA saw some limelight after Elon Musk criticized the BTC network's energy consumption. IOHK added, "You have probably heard about climate change, an energy crisis, etc. Cardano is very much a green blockchain, as it consumes far less energy to produce new blocks than the Bitcoin or Ethereum networks. That's because Ouroboros is a proof-of-stake protocol." Cardano ADA managed to jump over 8% in value during the last 24 hours and is up more than 25% over the last week. Year-to-date statistics indicate that ADA is up 887%, but the crypto asset is down 49.2% from its all-time high of $3.09 per unit on September 2, 2021. At the time of writing, ADA's 24-hour price range has been between $1.43 and $1.59 per unit. Now let's talk about, will Cardano make it to the third position again in 2022? Cardano lost its third position in September to Tether, despite unleashing smart contract and dApp features. In August 2021, Cardano's ADA token skyrocketed by 150% and became the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Unfortunately, the digital token couldn't keep the crown for a longer time. Towards September, ADA lost its position to Tether and Binance Coin. Since then, Cardano's price has been on a downward trend. Although ADA has positioned itself as a major Ethereum killer, the value seems to be gloomy. Therefore, we explore Cardano's possibility to get back its third position in 2022. Cardano began 2021 on a positive note, but towards the end of the year, it got tumbled upon major distractions that eventually affected its price. In the first 9 months of the past year, the growth took Cardano's price up by 1,400%, only to push it down by 60% in the end. At the time of writing, ADA is being traded for $1.33 with a market capitalization of $44.58 billion. Currently, Cardano is occupying the 6th position in the cryptocurrency market. With decentralized applications and smart contracts on board, ADA might encounter a possible spike in 2022, which will help the digital token retain its third position and reach a new all-time high. Why is the third position very important? For a very long time, Bitcoin and Ethereum have occupied the first 2 positions in the cryptocurrency market. The digital tokens taking up the third position in the cryptosphere are characterized as a challenger to the 2 incumbents. Besides, it will see massive adoption from investors and become a major choice for first-timers. So far, Ripple, Cardano, and Binance Coin have occupied the third position. For new investors, the third coin seems to be a major problem solver. They don't look at history and timeline, rather bluntly think that the third cryptocurrency in the market can both be profitable and address all its incumbents' problems. For example, when Ripple was at the top, before the SEC versus XRP court battle began, the cryptocurrency was hailed for its potential and link to central financial institutions. Similarly, when ADA took over the third position, it emerged as a major Ethereum killer. The investors also defended the digital token over its lack of core functionality in its smart contract facility. Toward the end of 2021, Cardano's price indicated a neutral signal. According to predictions, ADA will reach $1.5 in early 2022, which will eventually drive the price to $3.34 by the end of the year. The anticipations also suggest that Cardano will reach $10.5 in 2026. Although it's not clear whether Cardano could make it to the third position yet again, it has the potential to do so. Even without retaining its previous record, ADA can perform well in the market and grow its market capitalization. What do you think about Cardano's recent market performance and the updates from Charles Hoskinson and IOHK? Let us know what you think about this subject in the comments section below. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. And make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!